All right, guys, welcome back to Nate's Bowhunting. We're out at the new property here, the 25-acre marsh. We're talking food plots today, guys. And I know what you're probably saying. Nate, we've seen you. You love your oats. You love your Milo, soybeans. You plant all that stuff. What do you mean, don't plant food plots? What is that? It's crazy, right? Why would I even say such a thing? I started doing land consulting 3 years ago now. I've been out to, I don't know how many whitetail properties, probably about 100 already. And I can tell you right now, food plots are hurting guys way more than what they're helping guys. So I'm hoping this video will help you guys take down the biggest buck in your neighborhood. Like I said, all these little things you can do will stack the odds in your favor, up your percentages. But the more work you do, hunt smart, your odds taking down your dream buck go way up. So with it being food plot season, everyone's getting these spring plots in the ground, getting the corn in, getting the soybeans in, getting some alfalfa in, Milo. I just got 4 acres of Milo in. If you see my last video, perfect time to talk about food plots, guys. Think of this, guys. If you were to ask me whether I'd rather hunt a 1 acre grass field, grass like in your front yard, or a 1 to 3 acre brassica, oats, soybeans, my 3 favorite things right there. Turnips, oats, Milo, soybeans, manicured, not a weed in it. What would I rather hunt? 1 acre of just plain grass, or 3 to 5 acres of a gorgeous brassica plot, oats plot? The kicker is here. The brassica plot or the oats plot has human intrusion. I'll be hunting with 2 other guys who have stands right over top of the plot, who are hunting it every morning and evening, walking through the plot. Or the plain grass plot is just secluded, nobody around, nobody hunting it. I would hunt off that grass plot over the brassica, the oats, the soybeans. Plain grass, guys. I'll take the plain grass plot and hunt that any day over a pressured brassica oats plot. Guys have way bigger food plots than me. Probably almost every property I consulted this year, I've seen some 3 acre food plots, some 5 acre food plots, gorgeous. They fertilize it, they spray for weeds, stuff I don't even do. Right out of a pitcher. And guess what? They haven't shot a mature buck in 3 to 5 years. Why? They're educating the deer. They got stands right over top of this plot. They're walking through the plot to access their stand. They're checking trail cameras. They don't have cell cameras. Walking in, walking out. These food plots, why are all the bucks nocturnal? They know you're hunting them. These deer are a lot smarter than what you think, guys. These deer are survivors to live out in this stuff. Here in Wisconsin, sub-zero temperatures, brutal conditions. They live out in this. They are survivors, guys, especially these older bucks. They know when they're being hunted. And when they know they're being hunted, they're only going to access that area during the nighttime. It's not going to be a daytime property. It's going to be a nighttime. You're going to continue to feed them. They're going to continue to visit your plots during the nighttime and say, hey, thanks for the good food. But it's going to be a nocturnal plot. So if you're going to hunt right over your food plot, walk through your food plot, don't even plant it, guys, because you're going to attract deer to your property, and then they're just going to know there's a human presence, human pressure, human intrusion, and they're going to go nocturnal on your property. You're better off not even to do a food plot. Don't waste the time doing them. If you're going to put stands right over them, it's not even worth it. You're going to draw deer, you're going to attract them, but they're going to know they're being hunted and they're going to go nocturnal. If you're after big bucks, if you're just after a 1-year-old, 2-year-old, fill the freezer, meat hunter, you can get away with it. Mature bucks, not so much. You gotta treat these food plots. I'm not gonna beat a dead horse and go over and over about this, but you can't. The only way you can hunt over them is if your access is totally clean, getting in and out. What I personally do, I got these food plots and I call them sanctuary food plots. Why? I don't have any stands within 80, 100 yards of them. There can be deer in those plots feeding every evening, which there is in my oats, soybeans, milo. And the deer got no idea I'm set up 80, 100 yards back from them. And it's worked for me the last 4 years, taking down a great buck last 4 years. I do the food plots, guys, but I don't hunt over the food plots. You gotta, these deer, think about it. They got so much browse out here. They'll love these food plots, but if they know they're being hunted, you're only gonna feed the deer. You're not gonna kill them. So get those food plots in the ground. Be careful those stand locations. All right, guys, stand view. Right on the edge of this marsh. There's my boys down there. Hey guys, how are you? Say hi. Luke, hi. Wave.
It's mosquitoes.
Yes. This stand, I think it's gonna be absolute money, guys. Right on the edge of the woods here, right where it transitions to the marsh. I'm giving the deer 25-acre property. I'm giving them about 23 out of the 25 acres. Just hunting the fringe. Main trail comes right through here. Should be game over access, west wind. There's the road, right there. West wind blowing right at that road. Access right in here. Slide up here. I could put a food plot out here. I'm not going to. I don't need to. Main rub line right through here, right through the woods. Sweet setup, guys. Should be money. All right, so we're out on the marsh property, and we got 7 new deer stands, ladder stands. I like the ladder stands. They're a little more secure than the hang-ons, especially when you got kids, you know, 14 years old hunting by themselves. It's good to, we wear our harness obviously, but it's good for them to feel safe. So that's why I go with the ladder stands. My oldest boy, Blake, thinks he can get his ladder stand up like that. I just said, I've put these up by myself, and he goes, I want to try, so he's going to give it a shot. What do you think, Avery?
I think he's going to make it.
All right.
All right, ready?
Here goes nothing. Let's see here. You want me to step on it there?
Nope.
Keep that down. Doing good. Doing good, Blake. Doing good, buddy. Oh, big stud. Holy cow, it's almost against the tree.
Now I gotta lift it up, right?
Yep, you got it. Look at that. My God, he did it. That is not easy.
No.
Wow, it's almost like that's made for it.
Yeah.
Nice job, Blake.
Yep.
Dane is a stick collector, and he's pulling all these old dead sticks out of this marsh. Thanks, Dane. Thanks for getting the sticks out. Are you getting all the sticks out of here?
Yeah.
All right.
This is a dead tree. It's
A dead tree, yeah. We'll get all these sticks out.
Sticks right here.
And his older brother's right back there. They're getting sticks out. I'm getting some more cameras out, filming a video here. So yeah, guys, I hate to break it to you, but putting food plots in can hurt your property way more than it can help you. I mean, and hey, I'm guilty of doing this too. Put your first food plot in, you know, first couple of years. I'm gonna get this gorgeous brassica plot in or soybean plot in. I'm gonna put a deer stand over it. I'm gonna watch these deer come in, and it's gonna be like taking candy from a baby. I'm gonna draw them into this food plot. I'm gonna put my stand right up here, food plot right here, and I'm gonna shoot them. Well, come to find out, you'll see deer that first sit, maybe the second sit, and the deer sightings will go down and down and down. And those mature bucks, if you guys are after big deer like me, you know, if you had a daylight picture, it'll be all nocturnal. Why is that? Well, yes, the food plots attract deer, so you'll start attracting deer from even miles away if there's not good food sources around. But the problem with that is, you know, some guys think they're fooling these big deer, and I got news for you. These big bucks, they know where you've walked. The red paint theory. You might as well throw red paint down for a week, 2 weeks. That's your scent trail. Every step you take, they know where you are, guys. I've seen it on my trail cameras after I'm hanging them here, putting cameras up, mock scrapes. Here in June, not a big deal. It's not hunting season. These deer can smell me a week later, and you can see how cautious they are. Same thing with hunting season, guys. They know where your stands are. And I'm not saying you can't have a stand over a food plot, but if you do, you make darn sure your access is totally screened off, totally blocked, so you can get in and out of that stand without deer knowing you're there. Especially if you got a road, a house, something to block where you know deer aren't gonna come use that trail. It works even better yet. You got her. You got her, Avery.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, let's go. Nice job, buddy. Right on the edge of the marsh, right off the road. Be like taking candy from a baby. All right, guys, we're getting stands up at the other property. My oldest son and his buddy Avery are up there. So this is a safe way to do it. And you can see this stand is only, so we took a whole section out. So this one's only 12 feet off the ground. We'll still use a safety harness when we're hunting. But you can see, you get one guy on the backside with a ladder to get those ratchets versus climbing up. I don't trust that, I always do. Ladder on the backside is a lot safer. Get 2 ratchets on it. And this is right on the edge of the marsh, right off the road. South wind blowing right towards the road. Nothing to it, guys. So if you guys haven't checked out TideWe, check them out. They got some great waders, boots, blinds, rangefinders. Real good pricing as well. I got a link in the video description where you get 18% off. Nate18 is the code. So check out TideWe if you're looking for some outdoor apparel, camo, blinds, waders, etc. Check out the code, get 18% off. Set up 80, 100 yards off these food plots. Have good access. Don't walk through these food plots, guys. Don't put a stand right in the middle of these food plots. God, I've seen it. Don't do it. Thank me later. Thanks for checking out the video. We'll see you next week.